That time is 5 o'clock on this Saturday, 28th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Saturday evening, September 29th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins, 5 o'clock, and the temperature is 70 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news is Christine Blasey Ford's sister-in-law says Kavanaugh's testimony was confusing and belligerent. How the FBI will investigate the allegations against Kavanaugh. While Kavanaugh confirmation, former Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy says we're seeing the death and decline of democracy. North Korea says it won't disarm first-cited sanctions as a source of mistrust in the U.S. A Northeastern graduate confronting Jake Flake in an elevator. 2 Mississippi police officers killed at the gunfight. Mark Judge has agreed to cooperate with any law enforcement investigation of Auntie Clay at Julie Spretnik's allegations. Trump administration moves to escalate sentence of lawsuit. Egyptian activist jailed for posting sexual harassment video. Pompeo cited interest increases in specific threats by closing U.S. consulate in Iraq. Man missing after playing punches in the sea in Micronesia. Pope Fox Fernando Carolina, a priest at a center of abuse to outrage in Chile. Facebook will never be completely secure. Elon Musk almost avoided the SEC securities fraud lawsuit, but then backed out. The most importantly noted academic event in a decade. Brockton police are working to figure out who fired a gun 13 times for a Saturday morning why just before 5 a.m. Saturday police went to 237. Field Street is the responsible board. Hey, man, doing good. News from the wires. Pope Francis removed the Chilean priest who his church found guilty 7 years ago of sexually abusing minors from a clerical state. The Mexican government advised initiative Trump will watch Saturday as Hurricane Rosa approached the Baja Peninsula, the National Hurricane Center said. New York Rayago called for an end to the decades-long mistrust between the Kim Jong regime. The U.S. government has closed a U.S. and evacuated diplomats of security risk where Iran administration officials said. At least 384 people have now died on the Indonesian island of Sulawesi after the area was hit by a magnitude 7.5 earthquake and subsequent tsunami. Judge says the amount suit against Trump can proceed. 18 states D.C. support challenge to do asylum policy. Skull asteroid TB-145 warned as death coming and barreled towards Earth on Halloween. Fancy sub-experimental Russian. They're not wasps, but they're mosquitoes after 4 spills of super-sized, aggressive striped mosquitoes hit North Korea. What pushed 2017's Atlantic Hurricanes in the North warm tropical Atlantic waters. Over the years, New York City has had an epidemic of plagues. Risky was very high, the WHO said. New Eli Lilly drug prevent migrants gets FDA approval. Peter Channel News Time is 5:04 on this Saturday evening, and it's time now for Peter Channel Sports Report. Boston Red Sox fall to the New York Yankees 8-5 at Fenway Park. Their scores by Major League Ball. LA Dodgers 2, San Francisco Giants 1, St. Louis Cardinals 2, Chicago Cubs 1, Baltimore Orioles and Houston Astros no score, bottom of 4th. Cincinnati Reds 2, Pittsburgh Pirates 0, and the and Wheaton. The Wheaton volleyball over Smith 3-0. The Wheaton men's soccer fell to Coast Guard 2-0. Wheaton women's soccer fell to Babson 4-3. And Wheaton over Plymouth State 3-0 in women's volleyball. So that volleyball team led by Craig Turner has impressing everybody in Newmac. New York Yankees set single season home run record of 265th for the season, and NASCAR Ingles 12 before NASCAR Ingles turned to a wall before final cup practice. Peter Chelusab, 5:05 on this Sunday evening, and it's on a Saturday evening, and it's time now for a Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Baby, let's start off at the MBTA, where the subway system, commuter rail, and the ferries are all looking good. Okay. The highways and byways in New England. Down in Rhode Island, 95 southbound side, it is so to be protected downtown Providence. 95 northbound side, so in downtown Providence, west 185 westbound side, so in east downtown Providence. 146 both ends of Backland Sales Road, North Smithfield Road, Island. 13 westbound side, also Jamestown, Newport, Amano, Bridges are looking good. 28 on the northbound side, also on the Bourne Rotary. 95 northbound side, it's slow for the Kenton stretch. 120 southbound side, slow between 95 and Kenton on Route 24. 120 at the northbound side, slow over the Braintree stretch, and Route 3 southbound side, slow between 53 and Weymouth. South Expressway, both ends are between the Mass Pike down to Dorchester. 93 at both ends in downtown Boston is backed up. 93 southbound side, so Somerville and the State Bridge in downtown Boston. Mass Pike, both ends slow and they also towards the South Boston. And eastbound side, so Newton Corner. Central Massachusetts highways are looking good. 128 southbound side, so between Beverly down to Reading. 393, 95, looking good from 120 to New Hampshire border, except on Route 3 to southbound side. They'll also have 120 to Burlington, 120 at the northbound side, so over the Lexington stretch. 57 of eastbound side, so between the Agawam stretch. 91 southbound side, they'll also have Springfield stretch. 91 southbound side, so between 291 and 84 Hartford, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, so the Southbury stretch. And 95 for the Milford, Connecticut stretch. 95 northbound side, so the East Haven out of Redford, Connecticut. 95 northbound side, so between Greenwich, southbound 95, so on Stamford stretch. And 95 both ends about Glendarien stretch. Everett, Southern New Hampshire highways, 101 westbound side. They'll also have the Hep to Charles Route 95, but New Hampshire, Maine, and Vermont highways on. Like 87, 89 southbound side. They'll also have to get it upstate New York, Vermont, and onward 15 so both ends in southern Quebec. And onward 55 so the Ayers Cliff in Quebec. Peter Chell News Time. 5:08 on this Saturday evening, and then it's time now for a Peter Channel weather report. And get outside because it is a spectacular day. It was great for outdoor activities, fall-like style in New England. It's a beautiful day today. Gorgeous. And I expect more of that tomorrow. All right, let's take a look at the radar satellite movement shows clear skies throughout much of the region and Apache rain showers north of Little Falls, New York State, and clusters of showers and storm line from Quebec City all the way down to northeastern Ontario, from Quebec to Montreal, Ottawa, and Toronto. Region, it's in the 60s, the low 70s in southern New England. It is in the upper 50s, the 60s in northern New England, 34 degrees, reading in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Now, it's 56 degrees, that's up to humidity at 96%, 2.55 degrees, barometer 3.05 inches, rather slow, winds northeast, and it's calm. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast, and it goes like this. Tonight, mostly clear sky, a little about 45 degrees, northeast to northwest about 25 miles an hour. For Sunday, it's about 68 degrees, upper wind becoming a westward 57 miles an hour or so. If you go to these fall festival at GCS in Norton between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. or the New England Patriots football game at Gillette against the Miami Dolphins, Foxborough, 1 o'clock. However, it's going to be high at 68 for tomorrow, and tomorrow night, partly cloudy, got about 50 degrees and light southwest wind for Monday. Slight chance of showers after 1, about 68 degrees, light south wind, chance of 20% for Monday night, 8 chance of showers made between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. Mostly clouds by 57 degrees, light east wind, chance slight chance of showers, then a chance of showers, and thunderstorms after 10 a.m. Mostly clouds by 73 degrees, chance of 30%. Tuesday night, chance of showers, mostly clouds by 62 degrees, chance of most sunny, partly clouds by 72, about 34 degrees. Thursday, most sunny, partly clouds by 73, about 59 degrees. Friday, most sunny, mostly clouds by 68, about 54 degrees. And for Saturday, chance of showers, partly clouds about 66 degrees, chance of 30%. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Saturday evening, September 29th. With a good positive to the good evening, good positive to the Nasir at 11 o'clock for the late night report. We have